Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you 8 latest defense updates. Number 1, Yodha and Anidra EW arsenal set to supercharge Su-30 MKI fleet. The Indian Air Force backbone, the Sukhoi Su-30 MKI is on the cusp of a transformative upgrade that promises to clock its supersonic prowess in an impenetrable electronic veil. At the forefront are two homegrown electronic warfare suites, Yodha and Anidra, poised to elevate self-protection to unprecedented levels, courtesy of the DRDO. With Anidra leveraging cutting-edge gallium nitride-based transmit-receive modules for superior jamming efficacy, these systems will arm the twin-engine heavyweight with external airborne self-protection jammer pods, turning potential radar traps into disrupted echoes. As trials near completion, this indigenous infusion not only fortifies the Su-30 MKI against adversarial air defenses, but also embodies India's Atmanirbhar Bharat resolve in contested skies. Next, Rudram 2 integration for Mirage 2000. In a quiet yet significant revival of its aging fleet, the Indian Air Force remains committed to arming its Mirage 2000 H fighters with the indigenous Rudram 2 air-to-surface missile, marking the platform's first major new weapon capability in over a decade. As the French origin jets, veteran of the 2019 Balakot strikes and Kargil operations, near the end of their extended service life, the integration promises to inject standoff precision strike power into the IAF's suppression of enemy air defenses doctrine, bridging gaps until next generation platforms like the Tejas Mk2 arrive. Now the Rudram 2, a turbojet powered 200 plus kilometer range anti-radiation missile developed by DRDO, represents a leap in indigenous smart munitions tailored for high threat environments. Unlike its solid fuel predecessor, the Rudram 1, that was cleared for Su-30 MKI in 2023. The Mk2 variant incorporates an imaging infrared seeker for precision target of surveillance radars, command centers, and mobile SAM sites, even in GPS-denied scenarios. Successful captive trials on Su-30 MKI in May 2024 paved the way for broader platform compatibility, with DRDO now gearing up for the live fire integration test on the Mirage 2000H in early 2025. Next, static tests of K5 SLBM completed. In a significant boost to India's strategic missile capabilities, the DRDO has announced the triumphant conclusion of a high-stakes static test for the K5 submarine-launched ballistic missile SLBM program. Conducted on September 12, 2025 at the Advanced Center for Energetic Materials in Nasik, the trial validated the performance of the Project K5 Stage 2 rocket motor, a 10-ton class powerhouse designed to enhance the nation's underwater deterrence posture. The K5 SLBM, part of India's evolving Arihant-class nuclear submarine arsenal, represents a leap forward in indigenous defense technology. The test not only underscores DRDO's prowess in composite materials and propulsion engineering, but also sets the stage for scaling up to even larger 50-ton class motors, bolstering the country's second strike capabilities and a dynamic geopolitical landscape. Next, Swarm loitering munition UAV unveiled. DRDO has taken a bold step toward redefining modern battlefields with the showcase of its indigenous swarm loitering munition UAV, demonstrated today at a high profile event attended by top military brass and defense experts. The SLM-UAV system promises to integrate intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, precision strikes, and swarm formation attacks tactics into a single cost-effective platform. The VTOL-capable drone swarm technology aligns with India's push for self-reliance in defense, building an earlier success in loitering munition and swarm drone deployments. Next, Astra Mk2 missile draws global interest. India's DRDO is gearing up to commence limited series production of the Astra Mk2 beyond visual range air-to-air missile next year, marking a critical milestone for the country's indigenous weapons program. With the range extended to approximately 160 to 200 km, the Astra Mk2 stands poised to enter full-scale production by 2027-28, offering Indian and potentially foreign air forces a competitive alternative in the long-range missile domain. Unlike the predecessor, the 110 kilometer range Astra Mk1, which is already operational with the Indian Air Force, the Astra Mk2 introduces a dual pulse solid rocket motor and advanced seeker technology designed to engage targets at significantly longer distances and higher altitudes. With its expanded range and improved maneuverability, the missile aims to provide superior beyond visual range capability, a domain currently dominated by Western systems like the AIM-120D and European Meteor. Next, Adani's PLR systems emerges sole survivor in NSG's rifle trials. In a resounding win for India's burgeoning private defense sector, PLR System Limited, a wholly owned subsidiary of Adani Defense and Aerospace, has clinched the status of sole qualified vendor in the National Security Guard's rigorous trials for 1,000 indigenous 7.62 by 39 mm assault rifles. The company, known for its advanced small arms portfolios, has promptly submitted its financial bid, positioning it for a potential contract award that could value up to 50 crore and mark another feather in Adani's aggressive push into precision weaponry. The procurement floated under the buy category to bolster NSG's close quarters battles capabilities amid rising urban terror threats, drew bids from 8 contenders vying to supply compact, high reliability rifles optimized for special forces ops. Next, Kremlin actively preparing for Putin's visit to India. The Kremlin said on Monday that it is actively preparing for Russian President Vladimir Putin's visit to India before the end of the year and hoped it would be a meaningful visit, local media reported. Speaking to reporters on Monday, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said, "We are currently actively preparing for Putin's visit to India, which is planned before the end of this year. We hope that it will be a meaningful visit," Russian state-run news agency TASS reported. Next, Moscow thwarts ISI's audacious bid. In a high-stakes counter-espionage coup, Russian authorities have dismantled a covert operation by Pakistan's Inter-Service Intelligence ISI aimed at pilfering blueprints for advanced air defense systems and upgraded military helicopters. A Russian national was apprehended in St. Petersburg on November 7 while attempting to exfiltrate classified document marking the first known ISI infiltration attempt on Russian soil. The foiled plot, which targeted technologies integral to Russia's S-400 missile defense, fresh off proving its mettle in India's Operation Sindoor, exposes deepening fissures in Indo-Pak aerial dynamics and underscores the precarious underbelly of global defense supply chains. Thank you.